So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Stephen Curry's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron in at the four-man position.
I can see why he pulled up for the leaner, but the defense adjusted to that as well.
I got yours.
Curry kicks to James. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry outside. Durant wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
You know, open look like that. He's very good at making the weak coverage pay.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Tatum. The rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. See how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Curry against Brunson. Mitchell outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
Here's James. And there's the call by the official. The basket here following the goaltending call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Looking for the first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on KD. Here's Tatum. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
KD against Tatum. Here's Durant. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West leading by 3. To the middle. Here's LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Durant. James has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. East trail by 5. Here's Tatum. Has a screen on Katie. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 5.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Katie passes to Jokic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. Trailing by 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. James. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. James has got 9.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Brunson. Still yet to score. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jokic against Towns. Jokic passes to Katie. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
To Brunson. This one for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. LeBron passes to Curry. Jokic with the screen on Tatum. The shot by Curry, no good. The East trail by 4. Beyond the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
And Jokic doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
East All-Star Dance Pack.
And Benyama, he's checked in for the West. Here's Brunson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The jump hook. 50 move. That shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. The West leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. No coverage that time.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Brunson against Curry. Here's Brown. No good again that time.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Count that one.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Brunson. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's to Curry. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
The West leading by 8. Here's Jokic. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. Good on the bucket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Brunson's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And Wembanyama outside. Out to Curry. And the rejection by Towns.
But that means Towns going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
Garland, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Curry kicks to Davis. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's James. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. With it. Here's the try.
Pretty lucky. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. James outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Right side, Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander. No slouch.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
West All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, Towns. To the inside. Here's Brown, and finish off by Brown.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
The West leading by 8. And here is James for 11 points in the game. Davis inside. Giannis is there. Over onto Kumbo. Misses off the right iron.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That's a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Brown the pass to Kumbo. Back to Brown. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Towns. Pascal Siakam comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Davis. Edwards comes in for James. And it's James Harden in for Curry. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That shot by Wembanyama, no good. The East trail by 8. Brown outside. Mobley sets the pick for Brown. Bucket 6 over Edwards. With the bucket.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Now, Gilgeous Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to Edwards. The West again, cannot hit.
Yeah, you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Loose. Jokic with the steal. Brunson against Gilgeous Alexander. .131 left in the first. Up and in on the lane.
Gilgeous Alexander.
The West leads by 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up. Mercy, mercy me. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Gilgeous Alexander's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Harden against Mitchell. Sweet little floater.
He can be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Mitchell against Harden. Brunson. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Jokic.
26 GI bin sub thumbs up. Wondering if I can get one back.
What a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the West All-Stars leading by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Anthony Edwards out there with Harden. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Brunson against Harden, the 11-footer. And it's Brunson missing. The West leading by 9. Inside. A slam by Jokic.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The East All-Stars on offense. Down low, there's Garland. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic kicks to Harden. Hangs on the trifecta. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
With some arc. Brunson, no good. Left side, Edwards. There's Anthony Edwards. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the West leads by 16. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Brunson with it. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Garland. After Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. The West leading by 16. Jokic passes to Harden. Jokic with his screen on Brown. Jokic finds Williams. Jokic with it, covered by Mobley. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. And here are the East All-Stars now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Jokic sets the screen for Harden. And a miss there on the triple. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam misses. The West All-Stars with the ball. Harden kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jokic. That 3 off the mark. The East trail by 16. Holds it up there for Mobley.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty out.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Siakam passes to Garland. Pass to Brunson. Back to Garland. floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Harden. Takes the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. No good on the free throw.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Jason Tatum comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Then for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for James Harden. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. Mobley against Jokic. The baseline J. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East.
Timeout.
It's a 16-point game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fellas, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance. Let everyone watch it.
The West All-Stars on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Mobley, a screen on Wembanyama. Tatum with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Back to Durant. To the paint. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The East trail by 16. Brunson up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And they double up Brown. Brunson against Wembanyama. Pocket 4. That's good by Mitchell.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to KD. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Good move there to create space, just didn't convert.
Brown dishes to Mobley. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic just got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against KD. Jokic sets the screen for KD. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Brown. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's Brunson. He's got 9. And another miss by the East.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Who's got the ball?
And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out. That one on Mobley.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And the East with some changes. Giannis comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And he makes both free throws. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 17. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The West leading by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Curry, stolen by Tatum. And here we go, the East with a fast break. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. To the inside. Shoots. Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
The East All-Stars have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. Throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Good on both. Here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Outside, KD. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Edwards. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Good D by Mitchell.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
East All-Stars have shot just above 55% at the line, going 5 of 9.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Mitchell drops them both. The West leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Giannis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. It really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. This guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
The East All-Stars have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Free throw no good for Giannis. Pass break, here comes the West. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 10. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Edwards. Over Brown. Edwards can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. Tatum dishes to Garland. Tatum with a screen on Curry. Good on that shot. The West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Garland. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
On the court, your hot squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Who's checked in for Brown, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. The West also making some changes. Jokic is checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's LeBron in for Edwards. The West leading by 6. Outside Curry. Outside Durant. LeBron, a screen on Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
They need this one.
2 minutes.
And it's the East with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Brunson outside. Back to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Outside Curry. And the rejection by Towns. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Brunson draws the double. And Towns gets it to go.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
1:14 left in the first half. At the elbow, Jokic. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Towns with the steal. Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. Now Towns. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. On deep, Brunson. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Change here. Brown's checked in.
Jaylen Brown.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Stephen Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And it's tied up with that one. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Jokic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, Giannis up high and down.
And how about the incredible on that alley?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember. They can put together a little serve to break this game.
And so it's time as we head to halftime. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the East All-Stars head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. His day is over, and it looks like he's going to be out for a number of games. It's tough news for this team to process. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Downs is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. LeBron against Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. That one a little long. Mitchell against Curry. So they take the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Jokic passes to Gilgeous Alexander. And the basket is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Curry. And off the front. And it goes. Mitchell's got 15.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
Curry kicks to Jokic. Pass to LeBron. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 14 points for him.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Now Towns. Now here's Brown. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. Against Tatum. Mitchell outside. Launches a three. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Antetokounmpo against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, let's get to the other court. It's now for your Breakers Dance Crew.
Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. LeBron outside. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic passes to James. James from deep.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
James has gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from LeBron. Now the West with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Good D by LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative. draws lots of fouls.
West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
That one is no good. The East trail by 5. Brown with it. It's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Jokic high post. Pass to Curry. LeBron, a screen on Mitchell. Find the shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. Mitchell against Curry. The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Towns, a screen on Katie. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good, it's Tatum picking up the assist. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Oh boy, contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2.
First of all, I love how crafty Jokic is. He basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
On the wing, Giannis to the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
West All-Stars on defense. Feeds away. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
So demoralizing. And a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop him.
Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's James. Finished off by LeBron.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
Brown wide open. He can fire. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Brown's got 9. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 big nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Curry looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Tatum to the paint. It's tipped. Tatum against Durant. Bucket is good. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
For 3, Mitchell. And another 3 from the east.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by James. Gilgeous-Alexander against Towns. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Over Tatum. Inside is Jokic territory. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes. They're coming away. Taking a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And Mark Jackson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
It's time for Dance Band. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Dance Dancer. Show us those moves.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the West. Here's James. 22 points for him. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
And so Garland will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. And he uses the glass on the wing.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Garland's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. It's all in by the East All-Stars.
And he didn't mostly feel the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Towns. For the lead. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Stephen Curry.
You got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Brown. He's got 9. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The East trail by 4. There's 1:54 left in the third. Mitchell, this is to Towns. Outside Garland. On the wing, Brown. 4 on the shot clock. And they double up Brown. Here's Towns. That's Jokic with the rebound. The West leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:21 left to play in the third. He is hauled in by the East. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo,
At the line for 2.
it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
And he can't get the first one.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Mobley, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Lillard subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Jalen Williams is checked in for LeBron. Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's James Harden in for Stephen Curry. And he's good on the second. 1:11 left in the third. Harden with it. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. East grabs the miss. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. The East trail by 3. Lillard outside. Brown outside. And they double up Brown. Lillard with no one around. And It's off from three-point range. Here's Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley, a screen on Hart. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Edwards. Jokic with the screen on Garland. That's the end of the third. It's all the time. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3 quarters behind us and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Durant, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Edwards. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. A 2-point game. Mobley with the block. They retain possession. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And Brown with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Mobley. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Tatum. Outside for Davis. And Davis nails the 3.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
Tatum backs for 2. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Garland picks him up. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Garland surveying the D. Tatum down low. Davis is there. No problems knocking that one down. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Brown's gone 6 of 12 in the game from the floor. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one.
That's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here is Garland. Here's Tatum. West All-Stars with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Davis missing. Now the East All-Stars with it. Trailing by 2. Garland kicks to Tatum. A 3. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Alexander. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no good.
The three from Tatum. There's Tatum's range on his foot.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Davis. Edwards against Mitchell. And Wembanyama, no good. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Edwards. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Davis. Davis takes it down hard.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
And the East has possession. Right side Tatum. Here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Brown the pass to Mobley. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Davis. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Brown. Tatum with it. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama finds KD. Lock at 6. Wembanyama. Too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. It's a one-point game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Mobley. Giannis comes in for Tatum. And Lillard subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Davis. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Brown. All good from outside. Lillard against Jokic. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got his 7th assist in the game. Lillard looking around. Pass to Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Outside Edwards. Back to James. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Brown dishes to Lillard. Hooked away. Curry with the steal. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Curry. James, the bounce pass. Outside Curry. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Edwards against Brown. Here's Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Outstanding job there taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Lillard. Then for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant comes in for Wembanyama. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Edwards. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So it's the West now. LeBron outside. He's feeling it. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Brown. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by the West. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Up top, Durant, guarded by Tatum. Here's KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Giannis kicks to Tatum. Tatum's got 15 points in just the second half. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Mitchell against Curry. Finished by Stephen Curry.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Durant. Tatum no good. James looking it over. Pass to Jokic. In the teardrop. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead. Jokic has gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Mitchell outside. Now Giannis. Giannis punches it home.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
James outside. Outside for Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron.
West All-Stars foul. LeBron James. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a three could even the score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
There's a minute 40 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the East has possession. From outside the arc. Brown, no good. The West leading by 3. James with it. Picked up by Brown. James and scoring hits on the clock.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
James. Second
Way to play in attack mode.
4th
To
team
get to the
foul.
line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tom. It's Curry outside. The basket good on the assist from Durant.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Timeout, timeout. Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown outside. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
And Durant gets double team. Here's Jokic. And Jokic holds it down.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Seconds separate the shot clocking game. Here's Mitchell. LeBron with the block.
The part of this game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
No choice but to foul there. He's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And another miss by the East. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic. And the West will start out with the possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Curry. Then it's James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Stephen Curry. That one goes. Counted.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. The West again. Cannot hit.
Open look like that. He's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
James looking it over. Pass to Jokic. And he could not hit this one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
West All-Stars shooting their first shots to the stripe in this game. One is off.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
He hits the second from the line. We play just over a minute here in the first. On his left side. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin Durant.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Giannis against LeBron. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
That looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. And it's Brunson missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And it's James missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Towns. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. trailing by 5. Some nice passing here by the West. Durant inside. Guarded by Tatum. And he makes that one. KD's got 5 now.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Brunson kicks to Tatum. Over Durant. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Brunson.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The West trails by 5. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. LeBron against Giannis. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The East leading by 3. Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. And it's Mitchell missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
James finds Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And here is the East now. Tatum with the screen on James. Outside Tatum. Six on the shot clock. West All-Stars with the rebound.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk to Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Brunson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Towns the pass to Tatum. Towns the screen. Tatum no good. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. James in the post. Brunson covering. James gets the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
outside Tatum. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mitchell. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's James. And it's good for 2.
LeBron James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, a rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And the Blazers history.
The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Durant. The East trail by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here's Brunson. Still scoreless. Pass to Towns. Mitchell looking it over. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 6. Outside Curry. Wembanyama finds James. Here's Jokic. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the West leads by 8.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Curry and off the left side of the rim and sprinkles in for him.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Curry against Brunson. Jokic with the screen on Brown. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by LeBron. And it's 9 points for Jokic.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson against Curry. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends it to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Second good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the West All-Stars?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the route, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Garland is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Davis is checked in. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fellow who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. And the West leads by 9. And the East has possession. Now kicks to Garland. Giannis right side. That's short off the rim.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
On the court, your hype squad. T-shirt time!
So Garland will bring it up for the East. 11-point game. Kick out to Giannis. Towns a screen on LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Brown outside. Over LeBron. And it's Brown missing. The West leading by 13. Outside, Davis. Pass to Wembanyama. It's Curry outside. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Mitchell in the corner to stop the run. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one drops.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's Giannis missing. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Brown. Down low. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kick out to Giannis. Out down low. Working on James. Brown finds Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Towns. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Domination in the first quarter has been pretty lopsided. West All-Stars lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the West enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The East trail by 13. They've got Darius Garland. Siakam is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Brown. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here is Edwards. Edwards shooting in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Brunson. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Jokic. Back to Harden. Siakam against Wembanyama. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
The East trail by 15. Brunson the pass to Siakam. To Brunson. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden against Brunson. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Harden kicks to Jokic. And the 3 off target.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards against Garland. Brown with the bounce pass. Brunson the pass to Brown. Williams with the block. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a three. Drops in the tray.
James Harden.
Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Brunson against Harden. From 17 feet out. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. Harden against Brown. Fires the three. And the West hit again from deep.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage. Getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Nice try. It's all good. Get those moves.
Durant's checked in for the West.
On the court.
Here's Brown. Still without a basket. Pass to Mobley. And here's Garland for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Jokic throws his down.
Assist from
Outstanding
James
distribution
Harden.
there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Brunson. He's got 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Brunson. He's got 8. Garland with a screen on Harden. Here's Brunson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
The West leading by 16. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Jokic kicks to Harden. Wembanyama high post. There'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The East trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he banks in the lane. He has 5.
When you allow the scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gilgeous Alexander's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Brunson, the bounce pass. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mobley against Jokic. Outside Edwards. For the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And Mobley throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Jokic. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards passes to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically fakes defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Mobley. And it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And he sinks the second. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 19. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. Here's West now. To the middle, and stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Fighters from 14. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. Gilgeous Alexander's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Nikola Jokic. free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
The West leading by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 5 points in the game, and good that time.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell outside. Garland with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Garland. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. And Wembanyama looking it over. Brown against Edwards. Outside, KD. That's the 3 fly. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Garland. Here's the one. Antetokounmpo. And the swing dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Durant against Tatum. Now Wembanyama. Edwards with it. Some solid defense from Brown. The East trail by 14. Tatum finds Garland. Now Giannis. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. Pass break. Here comes the West. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering in this fight to contact.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. He throw good, Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Pass to Garland. Down low. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland against Curry. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Jalen Brunson comes in for Garland. And West also making a switch. James is checked in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Pass to Durant from downtown. It's rebounded by Brunson. The East trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches it. Mitchell puts in the difficult 3.
And that's tough. What else can the D do in that situation? Mitchell just locked in.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Wembanyama, a screen. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Assist goes to
Great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Brunson sets a screen for Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Brunson finds Tatum.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
And Tatum pulls it down. The East trail by 12. Towns a screen on James. Tatum no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
A fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled. Now he'll get to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for 1, Donovan Mitchell.
And that one misses. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander over Tatum. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist from KD.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And so it's the West All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Brunson. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Curry is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Durant. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The West leading by 10. Curry on the wing. Shot from 12. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson with it. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Mitchell is right there.
And Mitchell's energy level is really impressive. He's someone that doesn't give up on possessions.
Curry outside. Curry buries the 3 shot.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Brunson outside. Brunson draws the double. For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 15.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Curry kicks to James. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The East trail by 10. From past the arc. And another 3 from the East.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Curry against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Brunson. And tapped out the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The East All-Stars have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. One falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. The West leading by 5. Outside Curry. Back to James. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Antetokounmpo passes to Brunson. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. East grabs the miss.
He's got a big skill. That one almost dropped.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The West leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jokic. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's It's Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. LeBron with some nice D. Looking to end his cold spell. East grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A three from Tatum. Here's Towns. And the other comes in on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on LeBron James.
Personal foul. Towns was hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense. Good things happen for this team.
East All-Stars have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The free throw drops for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And so he makes both from the line. The West leading by 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans! It's time for t-shirts!
LeBron passes to Durant. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mitchell. Curry.
Stephen Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. It's rebounded by Durant. The West leading by 6. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
On deep, Brunson. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's over Brunson, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 10-point West All-Star lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Durant kicks to Curry. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Mitchell outside. Now here's Towns. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson against Curry. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry because he's so skilled with the ball, and as a shooter,
at the line for
he's
the
able to
away
figure
team,
out ways to draw
Stephen
fouls.
Curry.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for you, this squad.
Finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no. There's Brunson.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Here's James. Jokic a screen. From 10 feet out, the 9-footers on the mark. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic is extremely difficult to stop down there.
Giannis dishes to Mitchell. Here's the lob, and there's Giannis. Look out below.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Curry outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. The East trail by 10. Now Brunson, 16 points for him. Brunson from long distance.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to James. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
LeBron
This
James.
is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Brunson. He's got 19. On the wing, Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Mitchell passes to Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Curry way outside. Can't connect from long distance.